So when you log into SkuFetch, you'll see that you have your active workstation, and it's titled Beverly. We're sourcing from Amazon and we're uploading to eBay UK. The area that you want to work on is draft lists. So in the draft list here, you'll see that this is where the workstation is, and I will have uploaded products for you already. So it's just a case of you working your way through each of the products, editing and uploading to eBay. You'll see that the source is from Amazon, and if you need to click on the link for any reason to see the product on Amazon, you can do that, and it gives you the details there. You don't need to do that if you don't want to. It's just for information, really. So when you're working your way through the list of products to upload, it's a case of going to edit, and that will open up the product for you to start editing. So once the draft product is open, you can see the editing suite for what the listing will look like once you upload it to eBay. I'll just work you through the order that I edit things before uploading, just to so you can understand the workflow that I use, and it might give you a useful guide. The first thing I do is I click on this button when I log in to the listing and show more. Now I return to that at the very end because it's a reminder for me to check the category, but I want to know more about the product first. So the steps that I work through is I want to first of all duplicate the images up to the maximum on a gallery listing, which is 12. So there's less than 12 here, but I want to duplicate the images up to 12. So I just click on that button and I select the best image, the cleanest image, and that duplicates it. You see it's loading up to the maximum of 12. The second thing that I want to do is I go into the item settings area, and I always want to remove any product specific identifiers. For example, unique product code. If there was information in here, I just delete it completely. If there was an EAN code in here, I would delete it. An MPN, I want to delete that also. So it's the 3 product identifiers. If you can delete any information that's in there which signifies what this product is. So I'm going to delete that. If it says do not apply, then obviously I don't have to delete that. So I don't want any product identifiers in any of these 3 boxes here. So that's UPC, EAN and MPN is removed if needed. The SKU label, that is the SKU from the source, which is Amazon. So that's okay. I want that in there for to make easy when I'm ordering the products. But the one thing that I do require you to do on every product listing is remove B0 at the start. So I want to remove that to mask the SKU from Amazon. So every Amazon product always starts with a B0, so if you remove the B0 and just leave the rest of the digits, that's absolutely fine. ISBN should not be filled in. If it is, then just delete that as well. So that's all we need to do in that section there. Then I go down to description. This is the main body text of the description. And the first thing I want to do here is, in tidying the listing up, I require you to always delete the product image. So just click on the image and delete that completely. And this section here is about deleting any images that are in the product text body and tidying it up. Now, always delete the big image at the bottom. And anything with these small thumbnails, these are thumbnail images that haven't been loaded correctly from Amazon. I require you to delete them as well. So I might as well take out all the images here, all the thumbnails, because even though it's a thumbnail that hasn't loaded correctly, I don't want that in the listing either, because that's traceable back to Amazon. Okay, so I'm just going to tidy it up quickly. If there's any huge gaps, there's a huge gap, so I'm going to just quickly. Most of the text when you open them up and the listings are set correctly, so that's that done. The internet connection is not great, so these are still loading, but normally that's okay. Now I know what the product is, I'm going to work on the title. So you know that you always take out the brand name. It's called the Executioner. So let's check, what is this? It's the keywords. This is for mosquitoes, flies and wasps. So I'm going to quickly take the zap mosquitoes, flies, wasps and add in some keywords here. Alright, so I've got the keywords from the body text down here, and this particular item is a zapper. It kills mosquitoes, flies, wasps. It's a racket, and that's a specific name of the item, etc. So I've got good keywords in there. That's that section done. You're very comfortable with the keywords, I think. And then just to remind me was to go back to this section, and I want to check the category here that has been pre-selected is correct. This is really important that we get the right categories. So this is auto-populating into garden and patio, pest control, which would be okay, but there's a better one here, a more relevant category, and you'll see that there is actually a category, subcategory here for insect zappers, which is exactly my product. So it would be okay to leave it there, the pre-populated one, but this is actually better, so I'm going to change it. The other thing that's good to enter here is the product type. If you can enter the type of the product, and that helps in the listing get good search results in the eBay search ranking. So where possible, make sure if there's an option to enter the type of the product, we put that in as well, and this is a racket. So that's going to help me get found in the search results. Any other things like color, size is fine, but the most important thing, if you can quickly go down and enter them, the color, size, whatever, usage, etc. is fine, but the most important thing here is, if it's applicable, is the type of the product. If you can enter that, that would be great. And then that's it done. So it's literally a 30 to 60 second edit and tidy up, and then you simply process, and that uploads the item to eBay. So once you've hit the process button, that product is now removed from your draft list. It's removed and it's gone into item list over here. So now you know that product is pending, and it will automatically be uploaded to eBay. It's just a case of you going to your next item in your draft list and working on that, and then just working your way all the way down the rest of the products. Hope that makes sense. Any questions, do let me know.